Start recording, start streaming.
Oh,
I'm taking this to the shop.
starting to stream.
Do it. Yay. Okay. Hello, everyone. And welcome to Bobman MTG opens a case of Amonkhet. We got two cases back here, but we're only going to open one unless we have literally too much energy.
I don't foresee that being an issue.
I really hope there's two cases. Well, we got packing peanuts, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You need that. Amonkhet. Okay. Looks like a booster case to me. Kind of. I don't know. Could be a booster case. Does it say we're live?
Nah, it says we are. It doesn't say we are live.
Of course not. Alright, box.
I'll reload the app, see if it comes up now.
Box.
Oh, we are live, yeah.
Yeah, we're live. Box. That's what 6 boxes. Oh, it look like. Look at me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 6 boxes here.
Oh my goodness.
We gotta get them out of the way.
Okay. Well, I got the chat
Perfect.
open here so I can say a little quicker.
Cool. Booster box number 1. As a heads up, I enabled a lot of the Streamlab things on here, and I haven't had a chance to test them yet, so I don't know what they're gonna look like. I also have no idea what the chat's gonna look like on the stream, but we'll see. Hang on. Oh shit. Can you close the window in the back? I think it might be playing the audio from the stream on the stream, in which case they'll be hearing it twice. Not that one, the one behind it. Yeah, close that.
Close it.
Thank you. Couldn't double audio. You have the thing open?
Yeah.
Can you test the audio real quick? Make sure that is actually...
Be hearing it twice. Not that one, the one behind it.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Excellent day.
Okay. But yeah, chat. There's no chat window in the stream.
Well, the chat window is the Streamlabs chat window.
Oh!
Like, go ahead and type something in there and you'll see it looks different. Or you can type it in on your phone, whatever. You have to wait for it to show up, though. I just meant to type it in on the chat window over there.
I didn't realize that's what you wanted me to do.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Are you on camera?
Yeah.
You want me to look at it? Not that anybody cares.
I'm not scared of
I mean,
viewers.
yeah, see, it pops up differently than it used to look.
Yeah.
I don't want to scare the viewers. I don't want to scare you.
All of our viewers, all 600 of Adam.
Is Adam actually watching?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's watching yet.
Nobody cares about this. Alright, so booster box number 1. What are we looking for? I don't know what's worth anything. Is anything worth anything?
Everything's
All
worth
shit?
like $10. $10 is like the cap. Invocations.
Oh yeah, invitation.
Looking for invocations. But Nissa, Gideon, I want as foretold personally.
So invitation.
Invocations.
Alright, pack 1. We've got a bunch of garbage.
Also, the full art lands are okay.
Okay. We got Pull from Tomorrow and a foil Desert Ceradon.
We got Neheb the Worthy. And then
Other thing.
Neheb the Worthy.
Oh.
He's a...
Oh, that's the Minotaur.
The Minotaur Lord, yeah.
Yes, the Lord of the Minotaurs. Pack 2, we've got Harvest Season and Full Art Mountain.
We have a Harsh Mentor.
That's a good one, right? Is that worth like $3 or $4?
Probably.
It's worth more than the booster pack, I hope. That's like 50 cents.
There's not a good expected value on these boxes.
We've got Cascading Cataracts.
And that's the end of
Indestructible.
that chapter.
Interesting.
We have Heart Piercer Manticore.
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 Who's that? Is that
Yeah.
Adam?
Oh, Mr. Whalen, thank you very much.
Dispossess.
Dispossess.
What do you say? You guys
Good
suck?
sideboard. He said, good luck, guys. So,
Good luck. We
Mr.
need
Whalen, thank you.
We don't need luck. Where we're going, we don't need luck.
We have Approach of the Second Sun and a full art Forest.
Rags to Riches and foil Scarab Feast.
Mr. Jokes. Steve Whalen.
Mr. Jokes, Steve Whalen?
Yeah, He is the true Mr. Jones.
I like the joke.
Oh, we know that.
We've got a fitted pools and a foil blood rage brawler.
Combat Celebrant.
Exciting. Exciting for you.
How exciting for you, indeed.
This is booster box 1, so we haven't gotten very far.
You're right, we have it.
I'm always right. We've got
Gotta re-examine that one.
failure to comply. I was going to say failure to launch. And then we've got foil floodwaters.
Temet, Vizier of Noctamun. Blue, I think, is the answer.
Is that important?
Nothing's important.
Oh no, it's not important. It's not important at all.
Why don't you plug it in over here so you don't have to
Plug
reach
it
over in front of the
What?
can?
I don't have a outlet.
Is there an outlet by your door?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's so far away.
Now that we
I guess the Streamlabs plugins aren't working because there's supposed to be a pop-up when somebody does that.
Does what?
Follows. Angel of Sanctions.
We have a Sheltered Thicket and a foil Quarry Horror. Not a rare
Hello.
Holla.
We've got the Archfiend of Ifnir.
That feels thick. Feels thick.
You know what that means?
There's
Extra garbage.
There's still not an invocation in. Glory Bound Initiate was in it though.
Oh, look at that.
And a Shafet Monitor, which is not a rare.
Gideon's Intervention.
Also, if you see any Gideon emblems, pull them aside. I need one for this.
Cards are weird.
What?
These cards are weird.
They're very weird, but I like this set. I like it a lot. I like it. I love
Glad
it.
one of us
I want
does.
some more of it. Ooh, cool. This is actually not a bad pack. You have a foil insult. I mean, an insult to injury, a foil Ronus, and then a full art land. Foil Ronus, not bad.
Pretty good.
Pretty good pull. I mean, insult to injury is not great, but the foil Ronus is good.
Mine is a Glory Bringer, which I think is like $3 or $4, so that's fine. And a foil, full art plainies. I'll put over here. Oh, come back. Come back to me.
I've never seen anybody open the foil full arts though.
No, but I have seen them. I know they exist.
Canyon Slow? Is that the word? Well, I know they exist from the Magic Day event.
We got Heaven to Earth and Gideon emblem.
Let's put that aside. I need that. For my collection of emblems.
You're a crazy bastard.
It's a real simple collection. Every time a set comes out, you're gonna need maybe 1 or 2 cards. Sandworm Convergence.
Never to return.
Strictly a limited card.
Card's busted and limited though.
Oh, it's amazing.
I love that card.
That's a game ender. Well, it begins the end.
It's great to pass it in pack 1 because then you know what's happening.
We have As Foretold. Mythic.
Got Vizier of Le Many Faces.
Lay many faces.
Le Many. I'm almost out of packs already. This is not a profitable box.
It won't be. The set does not have a good expected value.
We got Drake Haven. Is that rare? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay, good. And Full Art Swamp.
Full Art Island and a Glyph Keeper. Glyph Keeper.
There you go. 5 more packs? Yeah. So we've got a little bit left. We've got Champion of Ronus. And we have a foil Ronus's Monument.
This is the Oracle's Vault. The Vault of the Oracle.
Whoa. Whoa, fancy.
This box is not looking right.
It's garbage. Hey, anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
We've got Ronus, the Indomitable.
Okay.
Not
This
Indomitable.
pack is okay. We got Dread Wanderer and a Foil Forest full art.
Ooh. That's gotta be worth like at least $2. I have no idea what those
So they do exist.
are. They do exist. And we've got Bantu the
I
Glorified.
just quote an M&M's commercial. A Christmas M&M's commercial.
Yeah, man.
You
No
want to take
problem.
another pack? You want to set the next box?
I'm gonna just try to get rid of all this stuff.
Channeler Initiate. Not overly exciting, but it's there. It exists. These things happen.
They do exist.
They do exist. Okay. 2 rares, not bad. There's a Prowling Serpapard. There is a foil Insult to Injury, and then a full art
Not
Mountain.
an invocation at all.
It's not an invocation. I don't think Yeah.
Those were commons, right?
Those are commons, yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
Then we just got a Dusk to Dawn. So no invocation in this box. Couple of cool cards, nothing that's going to break the bank.
We'll do a quick recap.
Foil Ronus, not bad.
Bantu, Ronus. Just recapping anything that I think might be worth something. Glorybringer. Angel of Sanctions, I don't think is worth much, maybe $1. Fetid Pools. You want to top the next one and looking over this?
Of course I do. It's my favorite thing to do.
Pull from Tomorrow, I don't think it's worth anything, but it might be.
It was a
Channeler Initiate is kind of annoying. Red Wanderer. Canyon Slow. Foil Ronus. And Sheltered Thicket might be the only stuff that could be worth something.
It was like $4.
Alright, not bad.
So it's more than the pack, which is more than most.
More than a pack.
More than most of the rares we opened as well.
I have space up here. Keep the rares separated by box. I want to remind everybody that you can pick up some sweet decks. Whoa, on Bobman MTG's eBay store.
And the repacks.
And repacks. How many selling for this week?
We have Scattered Groves and a Full Art Forest. Living the dream.
Sandworm Convergence.
Wormy.
And I'll put them in later.
You don't take
It doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright, wait. Let me just
I just don't want to like block the camera with said box.
Yeah.
We have Samut, Voice of Dissent. I like the name, Samut.
We got Pyramid of the Pantheon.
Pantheon Pyramids.
Yeah. Man, every time I see Renewed Faith, I just think of, what was it, Vintage Masters Draft?
Yeah.
So much fun.
Glory Bringer, or the Bringer of Glory.
Champion of Ronus. He's a champ.
That truly is. They truly were an Aqua Team Hunger Force. We have Honored Hydra, Limited Gold.
Bounty of the Luxa.
Bounty.
It's only been like 20 minutes went through the first box. Halfway through the second box.
Well, you know, life is short. Open box.
Life is good, life is sweet.
Grab yourself.
Shadow of the Grave.
Okay, we got a Mythic, we
$40.
got Bantu, and a Full Art Island.
Look at you with Full Art Island.
Look at me with my Full
We're
Art
gonna have a
Island.
stack of those. I was hoping that they weren't gonna do that again anytime soon. Oh man, this would have been a nice draft pack. We've got Hapatra, Vizier of the Poisons, and a Full Art Plane.
We have another Dispose Us.
I tell you, I've been drafting this set, and the Trial of Solidarity is so ridiculous, man. I can't even understand it. Anointed Procession, which oops, come back. I think this is a couple of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
People have been playing that. Who's, can you pull up the chat real quick and take a look?
Yes, sir.
I can't see anything.
Oh, Petey Cheeks. How you doing, Pete? What's going on, man?
What do you say?
You said, what's up, boys? All right, we got a yeah. We got Canyon Slow, Foil Dispossess, and a Full Art Plane.
Alright, I'm kind of pissed off. We got Vizier of the Many Faces, and we've got Foil Non-Full Art Swamp. Come on, guys. There's no reason for that to be in these packs at all. That's some bullshit.
That's bullshit.
How do you put a non-full art?
Yeah, we are. Unfortunately, we are opening up this terrible set.
Yeah.
Pyramid of the Pantheon. No invocations yet, of course. I'm sure you could have already guessed that.
Gideon's Intervention and Foil Boot Strength. I'm just going to defoil all of these. Basically all I'm going to do with them.
Brian, I'm assuming that's Byron.
Is it Byron? I hope it's Byron.
I hope it's Byron.
What did you say?
He just said, "What's up, guys? How you doing, Byron?" I think it's Byron.
I hope so.
Foil Winds of Rebuke and an Oracle's Vault. By the way, if it's not who we're shouting out,
Cool
please
reality.
clarify who you are. But I'm pretty sure that's Byron.
Foil Nest of Scarabs. And, that's it.
That's it, boys. Just a heart piercer manticore.
Card's good, Jeff.
It is you. Good to
Byron.
see you, Byron.
What
we
up,
missed
Byron?
You. We missed you, pal. We do. I saw you at a bus stop the other day, but I was driving too fast to stop the car.
Sheltered Thicket and Full Art Swamp.
All right,
I cannot see shit. Like that.
When are you gonna play Modern? We had a 9-mana JHU today. We have Soulscar Mage, foil feeded pools, and a full art island. Yeah, there was actually a 9-man modern at JHU today. I won it. Well, I split with Brandon Shu.
There's Mastery and foil Synchronized Strike.
I think we're gonna try to do that every Tuesday. I think there's gonna be modern.
Every Tuesday.
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in until I'm victorious. It's glorious. What were people playing? Well, I was playing my Blue Tron deck that I barely touched in 2 years.
Throne of the God Pharaoh and foil Forsake the Worldly. I'm going to defoil the shit out of those cards.
We have a pull from tomorrow. We're gonna pull all kinds of things from tomorrow. Yeah, I was playing Blue Tron. Brandon Shu was playing some kind of like black aggro deck. He did well apparently.
Oh, Brandon Chu was there?
Brandon, I split with him for first.
What a cool dude.
What a
Cut
great
2
guy.
ribbons and full art Swampo.
We have a prowling Serpapird.
Serpapird. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing that shit.
I am getting sick and tired.
Alright, we got Regal Caracal.
Pete, I was playing my mono Blue Tron deck. That's still not the good version. It is the artifact version. Commit to memory and a full art mountain.
Insult to injury.
I did update it slightly though. I took out the solemn simulacrums and made them walking ballistas, and it worked apparently. But it was JHU. We have a prepare to fight.
Mind sensor.
I always think even Mind Sensor, baby. I always think of whenever I see prepare to fight, I always think of Team Rocket.
Yes, I can see one.
Shut up.
Cliffkeeper
We got
and full art mountain.
foil Colossopede and a Cascading Cataracts.
Correct.
And there's one more pack to see if we can get an invocation. This is the second box, no invocation yet. We're still hopeful.
Very hopeful.
We're still very hopeful. And we got a Plague Belcher. The Belcher of Plagues. These are commons, uncommons.
Hot garbage. You grabbing my phone?
I can grab you many things.
Thank you.
Alrighty. But yeah, nah, dude. Come on down for Modern. It was a good time.
Come on down.
9 people.
I don't need to put that.
Yeah, we had a 9-man Modern tournament. It was the first time JHU fired an actual Modern tournament. Probably ever.
Probably ever.
Probably ever indeed.
I'll get this out of here.
Alright, so that box seemed kind of unexciting.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a theme for today. That box seemed kind of unexciting.
We'll recap everything at the end when we're done with all the packs.
With all the packs. I'm just hoping to get more gloriouses. I should queue up Bobby Roode's music for when one of us opens Glorious End.
Bob, you're the only person who thinks that sounds fun.
I think there's a lot of people who would enjoy that,
Nope.
Dave.
Nope.
But I would enjoy it so much. Okay, we got some foils. We got a Champion of Ronus, a foil Vizier of Many Faces, and a full art Swamp. Not a bad pack.
Rags to riches.
You always like to see foil rares when you can. It's better when they're invocations.
Yeah. If I see a foil mythic, I'm going to boost. We've got Never to Return and a full art Planos. What was that?
I enjoy it.
I don't remember what he was talking about.
We got Heaven to Earth. Heaven to Earth.
Another Hepatra and a full art Planes. The delay makes it kind of annoying.
The delay does
what
it.
I'm
What
talking
we
about.
got? Wang Chung, for any reason we're doing this, because we hate ourselves. And that's kind of what we do for our lives.
Sandworm Convergence, full art Forest.
Honored Hydra.
I should pull up the Twitch on my phone.
Yeah,
I can also.
honestly, the reason we do this for every set, actually. Literally every set that's come out since Battle for Zendikar, we've done case openings on Twitch. Because why not?
Twitch.
Why not live the dream? Why not live the dream and see the world?
Dream.
We got Prepare to Fight. Fighting preparedness. Wang Chung 4 reminds me of not another, nice. Not another team movie. That's what I wanted to say. I just didn't want you to think I was being rude to you. But I wanted to quote, we got Never to Return. I just wanted to quote not another teen movie. Shut your hole, Wang Chung.
Cases run a little over 500, 504 or something like that. Heart Piercer Manticore.
I mean, we do it for our own entertainment, I guess, is kind of the word. But
Sell it for money, too.
sell it for money. All right, we got a we got a Hazaret's Favor and a foil non-full art mountain.
Such a freaking Sheltered Thicket and Haze of Power.
That just make you salty.
Why are we doing those? Bullshit.
But yeah, no, we do it for, we do play the game, but we really do it for just because. But
just because.
Just because. We have Liliana's Mastery.
We actually build decks with the singles and then sell those at cheap prices. And then whatever rares and mythics we usually hold on to. Or we put them in repacks and sell them. Soul Scar Mage.
We got a Failure to Comply and a Full Art is Land.
This land is yours.
This land is yours.
Pull from Tomorrow. And Cast Out, which I think is like $1 for some reason.
Yeah, Censor. I opened the Censor before, I forgot to mention.
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking about that.
Harvest Season.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah, we gotta go through these and pull out things like Censors.
We got Plague Belcher. And we got a foil Grim Strider.
We will, on this day, approach the second sun.
I don't want any more of those.
Yeah, I know, because I bought a play set of them already. So.
It'd be nice if we'd stop opening them. Combat Celebrant and Full Arts Island.
I wouldn't mind just opening Invocations. Faded Pools! Which we were talking about. We actually do want some more of those.
More people?
Yeah.
Well, we got plenty of boxes to open.
If anybody's curious, the Skirmisher is not too busty.
Anointed Procession and Foil Cursed Minotaur.
Cursed Minotaur. It's been
Still no Invocation.
No Invocations. We have Oketra the True and a Full Art Mountain.
We got New Perspectives.
Another Temet Vizier of Noctamun.
Of course.
Noctamun.
Harsh Mentor. Is it profitable to buy by the case? It's really a lot of work, honestly. I spend a good amount of time putting decks together with the cards so that we can make money.
We have Neheb the Worthy and a foil Blinding Mummy. Or Binding Mummy, sorry.
You can't just expect to be able to open a case, sell everything off, and just make money off of it. You gotta actually put in a lot of work. We got Canyon Slow and Minotaur Foily Sure Shot.
A Drake Haven and nothing else exciting. But if you're asking if it's literally just profitable to buy a case, open it, and sell it, that is going to be a big no.
It's very unlikely.
That's going to be a big no. I mean, unless,
Dusk to Dawn.
You know, of course, the exception to that is if you open a Cryptic Command Invocation, then yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you just got to open the right card. Yeah, just do that.
Irrigated Farmland and a Full Art Forest. So if you can, just buy the boxes that have the Cryptic Command Invocations, and you'll be alright.
Smart. Vizier of the Menagerie.
I actually don't know what the most expensive invocation is. I was just like, oh, Cryptic Command.
Forcible, right?
Oh, yeah, that's kind of obvious. Force of Will. Oracle's Vault. Force of Will has to be the most expensive one.
I thought exactly.
So yeah, just open the ones with Force of Will. You'll be fine.
Yeah, that's great. Glitterbringer and Full Art Mountain. That's it for my box.
I am on my last pack.
Why are we opening all this? Well, why not? It's my question.
Pete, do you not realize we do this every set? We have a foil Vizier of the Tumbling Sands and a Vizier of Many Faces.
Oh, man.
We do this all the time. We like to punish ourselves. Pete. You don't be jelly.
Gosh, Pete.
Gosh. You know, Pete, I really am so proud of you. No, congratulations on your finish the other day, by the way.
Oh, yeah, was he split for the top 4 or something?
I don't know. I wasn't reading.
I don't know. Something like that.
Yeah, sure, you did good. Yeah.
He did.
Congratulations. Listen, you performed better this year than I have in the last 5 years of Magic.
So,
yeah, I don't compete anymore, so. But congratulations, regardless. I'm not trying to take away from that. I mean that you've far surpassed me in competitive Magic skills, or at least competitive Magic affinity decks.
That is accurate. This is number 4 out of 6.
Locks 4 out of 6. No invocations.
Actually, it's 4 out of 12, but we're
4 out
only
of
going to
12.
do 6, I think.
And no souls as well. No souls. We have no souls. Did you see affinity decks at? Oh, did you say affinity decks? Yes, I said affinity decks. Yes.
Curator of Mysteries.
Alright, we have a mouth to feed and a full art is land.
Was he playing Affinity, or did you just say that?
I'm assuming it was. I took a shot in the dark.
Are you playing Affinity, Pete?
He's playing Affinity. I know he
Shadow
was.
of the Grave. I like how I put my finger exactly over the words. And foil Crop Master.
I already know he was.
Master of Crop.
He's playing it with Dispatch, which is a card that I've been saying was good since it was standard legal, and everybody's like, no, the card's not good. Commit to memory and Aven Initiate. Well, Pete just did very well with it.
Played Affinity at the Open.
He just played Affinity at the Open and did very well with it with
Cool
Dispatch.
Reality. And the foil Honored Crop Captain.
Just put it out there. I know what I'm talking about, alright?
You were playing it when it was garbage.
I was playing it when I was winning with it.
Garbage.
Archfiend of Ifnir.
22nd at the Open. Good job.
Good for you.
Sure, you didn't get 22nd at the Open?
Me?
Yes. Honored Hydra.
We have a Glyph Keeper and a Full Art Mountain. I notice a lot of Full Art Mountains over the others.
Shattered Groves and a full art Plano.
Which to this day, Mountain is the most printed card. So.
How many Primeval Titans did you face down there, Pete?
A Dread Wanderer. Yes, were there lots of Valakut?
Irrigated Farmland. Yeah, because I don't even know what the modern metagame looks like anymore. Like, it's just so weird.
Looks
to
like
think of it.
Pete.
It's like Pete playing Affinity.
Kefnet the Mindful. Very mindful.
Titan Shift by Craig Berry. Somewhat Voice of Despair.
Pete, you've been saying Modern's really good
Descent.
right now since Modern became a thing and you started playing.
Voice of Descent and Swamp.
You're always like, Modern's really good right now. Like, you've been trying to convince me that way too long.
Oh,
Gideon of the Trioles.
it's more diverse than Standard is. That's what I'll say.
I don't know about that.
Even Mind Sensor. Have you looked at top 8s in Standard? They're garbage.
Yeah, Standard's garbage, Modern's garbage, Legacy's garbage,
No, Legacy's not garbage.
Vintage is garbage,
Vintage and Legacy are not garbage.
Draft is garbage.
What are you talking about?
Hazaret the Fervent.
Why would anyone want to open a case of Amonkhet? Depends on what you do with it, man. We got Regal Caracal. First of all, we need the cards because we're playing. Second of all, we sell decks on our eBay store, so we need the cards. So it's the cheapest way to get cards. And third, it's fun.
I'm having so much
Bounty,
fun.
Oops. I know, right?
Aren't you having
Bounty of... Oh my god, worst day ever. Bounty of the Luxa.
New perspectives? We need some of those in this room. New perspectives. Oh, but that's really what it is. Oh, so Pete, you played tons of rounds of Magic, and you've learned more about Modern.
Prepare to Fight. And Full Art. Forest.
Anointed Possession.
Yeah, I mean, the value of the case is low, but we do need product, so we can't just not buy it just because it's not up where it used to be. We got Dispossess, and we got another Full Art Forest.
The Liliana's Mastery, and a Full Art Mountain again. So I'm not getting in the camera.
We got, where am I? Glory Bound Initiate.
Alrighty, we have Gideon's Intervention. We had to sit him down.
Hapatra, Vizier of Poison.
Told them all. We all wrote a list of reasons why we loved him. Why we want him to stop what he's doing.
What are you talking about?
Gideon's Intervention.
We got Insult to Injury, and we've got a foil Full Art Mountain. Which is better than the non-Full Art Mountains that we've been getting. Foil.
a Sweltering Suns, and a foil Festering Mummy. Acetone bait.
You've got Cascading Cataract.
Third one's open.
Yeah, I posted a picture on the Bobman MTG Facebook page of the foil proxies. I think they look pretty cool. If anyone's bored, you can check them out. They're pretty badass. I didn't make the art. I just made the proxy. Pyramid of the Pantheons.
Alright, well.
On my last pack.
I am not. We have Glorybringer, Foil Honored Hydra, and a Full Art Plains.
We've got Cut 2 Ribbons. That was my last pack.
You want to, hey, just take them out.
No, do your shit.
Alright, fine.
Fine.
Burger. Plague Belcher. Plague Belcher. That's a stumper. See if I can. See if I can't do this quickly now. Quickly. A glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in until I'm victorious.
Funny.
I think there's a lot of people out there who would find it funny. Okay.
Who would?
Who would find
Who
it?
might somehow find it funny.
All right. Well, shut up. Okay. How about Throne of the God Pharaoh and a foil Renewed Faith?
That's also not funny.
Okay.
Got one more?
I got one more, okay? And this is going to be the invocation pack, trust me. I know
Yeah,
what
was
I'm
it?
talking about. Alright, it wasn't.
Alright, never mind.
We have a Channeler, Initiate, and a Full Art Swamp. Full Art Swamp. Swamp.
Alright, that was number 4.
4 of Sace Laredo.
Yeah,
Sace
careful.
Laredo. Careful.
Roll the rares, we have to pick them back up.
That sounds like a job for tomorrow, Bob. That doesn't sound like today's Bob Prop. Thank you, Byron. Thank you, okay?
Why is his name spelled incorrectly on the tab?
I don't... Do you not know how to spell your own name, Byron?
Yeah.
Alright, well. So you've been proven wrong.
By what?
Somebody else enjoyed it.
Oh, just Byron.
Okay, well that's one more than any of your jokes got
Okay.
today,
I didn't
alright?
make any jokes today.
I know, and that's why they haven't been very popular.
Good job.
Alright. Alright, give me that. There's a Dread Wanderer and a foil non-full art swamp.
Those are pissing me off.
You'll be alright, I promise.
I've got a Neheb the Worthy. That's pretty cool.
We are not losing money doing this. It's kind of...
I mean, you know, we only make like $2 off of each deck, but
Neheb the Worthy and a full art forest.
it means we can keep investing if we sell the decks.
It's part of the
Alright, we've got Curator of Mysteries. We've got a foil Sweltering Sun, which is pretty cool, and a full art mountain.
You got Oracle's Vault. What I will say this. In order to make a profit, Dave puts in an immense amount of work.
Yeah, way too much effort. But, you know, when I spend maybe, I'd say 6 hours of my own time every week making sure that the eBay store is fully stocked, so it's a little time consuming, but I got time. Never to return.
We have Vizier of Many Faces.
Honestly, we've always been like brewers and deck builders, so having extra cards is always nice. Dusk to Dawn. Like, it might be less energy to not have to keep up with the collection, but it gives us more options.
Pyramid of the Pantheon.
Archfiend of Ifnir.
No, I actually didn't lose anything. We have a Drake Haven and a full art is land. Is your land?
Approach of the Second Sun.
We need more of those.
We don't need more of them.
We're coming up on having 2 play sets, so
That's exciting. Now we can both not play it.
yeah. Irrigated farmland.
Mouth to feed. No invocations.
No indications.
One planeswalker.
No, it was Liliana Gideon.
Oh, you got a Gideon?
Yeah, it was Gideon.
Sheltered Thicket and Full Art Plains.
In fact, I think they were both in the same box.
Sad.
We have Vizier of the Menagerie and a full art forest.
We've got Harvest Season and Foil Soul Stinger.
That feels thick and heavy.
You said that last time and nothing happened.
Well, one time there was a masterpiece when I said that. Okay, there wasn't a masterpiece in this or an indication. We have new perspectives, and that's about it. that's as far as we go.
To be honest, if you want to get into the game, I got Harsh Mentor. If you want to get into the game, the decks we sell are good. If you're trying to win like the Pro Tour, you need to find a better way than to just buy one of our decks, because ours are more designed towards newer players. We've got Temet Vizier of God knows what that says, and I got a foil Warfire Javelineer.
Failure to comply and a foil Painted Bluffs. But what I will say is that, like, buying a top tier deck will cost it'll cost you a lot of money, and that doesn't mean you're gonna just win tournaments. Like, you really do need, like, a bad player with a good deck is not as good as a good player with a bad deck. Oketra the True.
No, we don't sell like that. You would always be cheaper. You would always be better off buying that straight from a larger distributor than from us. But a lot of times, when you just want to get started and you can't get the cards, like, we don't have anything to do with these, so we put them in real cheap. Hazaret's Favor and Foil Angler Drake. Great card in draft, by the way. First pick the shit out of that.
Soulscar Mage and a Full Art Island.
Like, our prices are like $10 for a deck, so we're not putting, the zombie deck together to sell. Anointed Procession and Full Art Swamp.
A Sweltering Suns, and that's about it.
We got Rags to Riches and Full Art Swamp.
Some of these packs are opening very easy, and some of them are not opening easily at all. We have another Champion of Hronus. Like a little puppy. Is it a puppy or a kitty? It's a jackal. It's a jackal. It's a jackal. A jackal. It's a jackal warrior. It's a jackal.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. I'm just hoping, at this point, like, if I can't get an invocation, I just want Glorious End so I can annoy you at this point.
Really annoying.
I am annoying, I know. Feeded Pools and a Full Art Mountain.
Got a, whoops. Pull from Tomorrow. Glory Bound Initiate.
We have a Liliana Death's Majesty.
Oh, it's sad that is our like highlight of this box.
Yeah, it's not good.
This is garbage.
Yeah.
Well, highlight of the case almost. We've got a Channeler Initiate.
We have Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons, and a foil Naga Oracle.
Hazaret the Fervent.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He's one of the good ones.
Alright. Bounty of the Loxa.
That is not a good one.
That's not an invocation, let's put it that way. It's not what would look like.
And we still have not opened an invocation. We are on our last box. And it's sad because they say that the chances of an invocation are higher in Amonkhet than in previous sets. Like if you look on the booster pack, the odds of opening one has gone up. And we didn't open any yet. Last box.
Last box. Oh, the way. You got it? Alright.
Last box. Alright.
Here we go. Last box. Although, if you want, we could open that one spare box and leave the other case intact.
We might need the other one for drafting.
True. Okay, we have Shadow of the Grave and a foil Nimbleblade Kenra.
Got Glory Bound Initiate and Full Art Bound.
commit to memory, and a force of will invocation.
Beautiful.
Got there, everybody. Friggin' got there. Look at that. That is hideous. That is just fucking ugly.
What's the idea with this?
But we got there, people. We did get there. Ladies and gentlemen, give me a perfect fit.
I got a throne of the Godfather.
These cards, feel that. It feels thinner,
I don't
too.
want to touch it.
But it feels thinner than a regular Magic card.
Word for talking to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is as good as it's going to get, I think.
So what it does when you open something like that is it lowers your cost basis, essentially. Because if we can sell that, like, let me see. Force of will. Oops.
God there. Sorry. Oh.
Invocation.
And Force of Will is probably the best one.
So yeah, like $180. So it lowers your cost basis. So if we can sell that and end up getting like $120, $130 out of it. Now the price of our case went from $500 down by $130.
Insult to injury. That's what we just. Nah, no.
Prowling, but what's wrong?
No, I was saying that's the insult to injury when I opened the invocation.
What is that?
No.
Oh, was it in that pack?
No, never mind. We're just moving on. It was a bad joke. It was a bad joke. All right, I'll admit when I made a bad joke. Now at least we have a mouth to feed, okay?
Scattered groves.
I'm the Force of Will popper, man. I am the master of popping Force of Wills.
Yes, you've done it twice.
Sweltering Suns and a Full Art Plains.
And they've both been foil Force of Wills that you've opened.
That they have been.
It's impressive.
I'm amazing.
You were better at opening foil Force of Wills than anybody else I know. Hanging slow. That was great. Like, what was it? We did an Eternal Masters draft. So here's... Oh, no, wait. We're going to talk about this for a second. Because before the draft, I told a friend of mine that I would buy or trade for his Jace the Mind Sculptor because he had no use for it. So, like, I pick up his Jace the Mind Sculptor. We do an Eternal Masters draft. Of course, pack 1, I open Jace the Mind Sculptor. So I'm like, I have no reason to have the first one, but now I have a second one. And then you won one pack?
Yeah, I won one pack of Eternal Masters.
So we got one pack of Eternal Masters that we took home, opened it, and there's Jace the Mind Sculptor and Foil Force of Will. So we got 3 Jace the Mind Sculptors in one day that we did not need for any reason. Archfiend, not that I should be complaining. Archfiend of Ifnir.
Ronus the Indomitable. Yeah, no, that was a good day. We stopped Eternal Masters. We're like, we're done. We are done getting Eternal Masters. We don't need to draft. We don't need to open.
Dread Wanderer.
I think that makes a playset of the Dread Wanderers now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know, right? Cut to ribbons and a foil True Heart Duelist.
We got Aven Mind Sensor and Full Art Swamp. Not a huge fan.
Yeah, I will say though, if I was going to play Force of Will, I would want to play that version. Alright, we have Full Art Swamp and a Nissa, Steward of Elephants.
I don't think that's what that is. We got Angel of Sanctions.
Hmm. Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in. We got Temet, Vizier of Nactamon again. I love that card, I guess. I don't know. Oh. I mean, you know what though? Like, I'm not a big Jason Mind Sculptor fan.
I love Jason Mind Sculptor.
Lived with him in Standard for long enough.
Lived with him.
We tried to get him. We didn't have...
Regal Caracal, and Foil Cartouche of Knowledge.
Just a dispossessed. When Jason Mind Sculptor was in Standard, we didn't have the means that we do nowadays. Like, we were both young chillins.
Rags to riches.
I think you were in college when Jason Mind Sculptor was Standard legal, I think. Could be wrong about that.
I don't remember what year it was.
Harsh Mentor and a foil On-Crop Champion.
Bounty of the Luxa, foil Approach of the Second Sons, and a full art Forest.
Foil approach.
I don't think it's worth much.
It's not, but it's not going to be worth more, so I think it's like whatever value it has now is the highest it's probably going to have. We have Heaven to Earth and a full art Forest.
Alright, this is freaking annoying.
I already know what's coming.
We got Approach of the Second Son. How many of those did we open? Like 12?
That's definitely. I think that's the 5th in this case.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
One of which being foil.
I'm not a huge fan of this.
I could be wrong. I'm just. We have Gideon's intervention again. We had to sit him down again.
Shut up. Feeded Pools.
Why do you hate me? I am hysterical.
Okay. A fucking foil Approach of the Second Son.
Because you never know when you're gonna need a foil approach.
Or 40 of them.
We have a Cascading Cataracts and a foil Giant Spider. Approach at the 12th card.
We got Dust to Dawn and Full Art Island. Oh god.
We have Harvest Season, and that's all.
And that's
all, folks.
Curator of Mysteries.
We have a Full Art Plains and an As Foretold. It was foretold by As.
Yeah, sure.
Shut up.
We
Alright.
got
I'm trying to be amusing to myself.
Failure to Comply and foil Horror of the... Jeez, I didn't even read the card. Broken Lands. I like that.
We have a Channeler Initiate. I'm not going far enough over. I need to... Shut up.
Azareth's Favor.
And for my last pack, our last pack of the case, a Drake Haven. So, about this case.
But like, alright, so we spent 504 on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got whatever, you know, whatever value we get out of the mythics that we're not going to use. You know, we can sell those as singles or trade them off for like cards to put in decks. Commons and uncommons we're going to put in decks. Figure I use about 36 of them or something like that per deck. I end up with maybe 100 decks that I can sell for $10 each. So, not 100 decks. Maybe like, I'd say 30 or 40 decks at $10 each. After fees and everything, I make $2 off of each one. So, you figure that's $60 right there. 180 off of the Force of Will. Yeah, there's the Invocation Force of Will if anybody wasn't watching. And then the investment for us for keeping like a playset of commons and uncommons. A bunch of the rares and mythics that we need. The investment for us is very minimal, and then we get to recycle all that money into the next case. So all of the money that we used on this case came from, you know, selling everything off from the last case and still having, you know, a bunch of standard stuff available for us to use. Like, I don't think there was anything from Aether Revolt that we were really hurting for. We pretty much had everything.
Yeah, we pretty much had everything from Aether Revolt.
And unfortunately, this time I ended up getting 2 cases. So there's going to be another case opening sometime this week. I'm not sure when, though. But highlight of the box was the Force of Will. I mean, of the case was the Force of Will. Was that in this last box?
Last box.
Okay. I don't know all of the values on everything, but a quick recap for the expensive stuff that we know of. You want to just pull expensive stuff to the top? I don't know what it is, though.
Unfortunately, I'm not as, yeah.
But we'll just go for the stuff that we definitely know. Like, I know Anointed Procession is worth something. I know...
I mean, all of the cycling lands are a couple of dollars at least.
Yeah, we got foil feeded pools in here. This is the boring part where we try to, like, go through the picks and check everything out. Glorybringer. So from the first box, like, there's not really too many big highlights. We got, essentially, the whole box comes down to foil feeded pools, Glorybringer, and Anointed Procession. Not much money there, but I can do a lot with the commons and uncommons, obviously.
I don't know which box this one was. I don't know the order of the boxes.
It doesn't matter.
But this box wasn't terrible. I don't, once again, all the values, but I'm assuming Dread Wanderer has some value because it just topped the Pro Tour. There was Oketra, Feeded Pools, Liliana, Sheltered Thicket. Then Hazaret and Harsh Mentor, all in the same box. Those are basically all the mythics plus a couple extra cards.
This one again, not exciting. We got Glorybringer, Harsh Mentor, Liliana, and Anointed Procession.
Didn't do this one, right?
I don't think we did either of these. I don't know if Ronus is worth anything.
I mean, honestly I would just pull the mythics so that people can see like the type of
Yes, all the people.
what you can expect, because that's why you tuned in, right? You want to know what to expect so that you don't make the same investment we did, right, people? Yeah, this box. Well, actually, there's a couple cards kicking around.
But it's basically 4 to 6 cards at most in each of the boxes that's worth anything.
Maybe I'm
the
pulling
foil
out cards
Ronus, regular Ronus, Glorybringer, and Harsh Mentor.
And then, like this box, there was Dread Wanderer. What do you got? Kefnet. Which one is this? Hazaret, Gideon, and Glorybringer, and then Cycling Lands and a foil. Wrong side. I'm sorry. Foil Mountain. So honestly, I think it's safe to say, if it wasn't for the Force of Will, this case probably would not have come close to value. The last box being clearly the most profitable.
So there's 1 Gideon and 2 Lilianas. Is that what I remember?
1 Gideon, 2 Lilianas, and a Nissa.
Oh, Nissa. All right. Only 1 Nissa in the case. Interesting.
But this last box was definitely even outside of the Force of Will. Actually had quite a few decent mythics, but it had Ronus, as foretold, which I don't think has any value, but I still have a lot of faith in that card. Nissa, 3 Cycling Lands, which are all a couple of dollars a piece. Some of them 4, and then Dread Wanderer. And then, you want to show it this time?
Force of Will?
Yeah, Force of Will.
I mean, it's not the prettiest card ever, but it's $180, so I'm not complaining.
It's the prettiest card we got right now on this table.
But pretty, I mean, expensive.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of the way it looks, but I'll gladly sell it to you for $180 if you want it. But that's about it for the case. I'm going to have to sort through all the commons and uncommons, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's about it. So, you want to get the mouse so that you can click off the stop streaming button?
Yes.
But thanks everybody for watching. If you ever want to check us out, we have the Facebook page at BobmanMTG. We got our eBay store. All the links are up top. Where my fingers go? All the links are up top, right up there. I am not good at this. So you can check us out on any of those pages if you want to buy stuff, or if you just want to, see our memes and bullshit that we post. But everybody, you have a good night. Thanks again. And just hit that stop recording button too.